The Boston Celtics faced a daunting challenge. The air was thick with anticipation as they prepared for one of the most crucial games of their season. Every player knew what was at stake, and the weight of the moment was palpable. The locker room buzzed with a mix of nervous energy and steely determination. This wasn't just another game, it was a defining moment for the team. Game 5 against the New York Knicks, a must-win situation. The rivalry between these two teams had always been intense, but this game carried even more significance. The Celtics were down in the series, and a loss would mean the end of their championship dreams for the season. The fans knew it, the players knew it, and the coaches knew it. The pressure was on. Their star player, Jayson Tatum, was sidelined. The heart and soul of the team, Tatum had been their go-to scorer, their leader on and off the court. His absence was a massive blow, and the team had to find a way to fill the void he left behind. A ruptured Achilles tendon in Game 4 had silenced their leading scorer. The injury was a devastating setback, not just for Tatum, but for the entire team. The sight of him being helped off the court was a moment that none of them would forget. It was a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes could change in the world of sports. The Celtics, known for their resilience, were now tested like never before. This was a team that had faced its share of challenges throughout the season, but this was different. This was a test of their character, their unity, and their will to win. They had to dig deep and find strength they didn't know they had. Could they find a way to win without their star? The pressure was immense. Elimination loomed. The weight of expectations from fans, the media, and themselves was almost overwhelming. Every dribble, every pass, every shot would be scrutinized. There was no room for error. The margin for mistakes was razor-thin, but within the Celtics locker room, a quiet determination simmered. This was a team, a brotherhood. They had been through so much together, and they knew that their strength lay in their unity. Each player was ready to step up, to play their part, to support each other. They believed in themselves and in each other. They had faced adversity before. Injuries, tough losses, and moments of doubt had all been part of their journey. But each time they had found a way to rise above. They had learned to trust in their preparation, their skills, and their collective spirit. This was just another challenge, albeit a significant one. They knew the task ahead was monumental, but they also knew they were capable of achieving greatness together. The road to victory would be tough, but they were ready to walk it, step by step, as a team. The game was about to begin, and the Celtics were prepared to give it everything they had. This was their moment to shine, to prove their mettle, and to show the world what they were made of. The absence of a star player often creates opportunities for others to shine. When a key player is sidelined, it can be a defining moment for the rest of the team. The dynamics shift, and suddenly, the spotlight is on those who might not usually get the same level of attention. It's a chance for them to step up, to prove their worth, and to show that they can handle the pressure. This game was a perfect example of that. This game was no different. The Celtics were up against the Knicks, a team known for their tenacity and grit. The atmosphere was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats, knowing that every play could be a game changer. The Celtics had to dig deep, relying on their training, their instincts, and most importantly, each other. Derrick White, known for his steady hand, embraced the challenge. He was everywhere on the court, making crucial plays and keeping the team's momentum going. His confidence was palpable, and it inspired his teammates to elevate their own games. Derrick's performance was a testament to his hard work and dedication, showing that he was ready for any challenge thrown his way. Jaylen Brown, a force to be reckoned with, knew he had to elevate his game. He attacked the basket with ferocity, showcasing his athleticism and skill. On defense, he was a wall, making it difficult for the Knicks to find any rhythm. Jaylen's leadership on the court was evident as he rallied his teammates and kept their spirits high, even when the game got tough. And then there was Luke Kornet, ready to seize his moment. Often seen as a role player, Luke stepped up in a big way. He made key shots, grabbed important rebounds, and played with a level of intensity that caught everyone by surprise. Luke's performance was a reminder that every player on the team has the potential to make a significant impact when given the opportunity. The Celtics, fueled by the belief in each other, came out with a fire in their eyes. They knew that they had to play as a unit, supporting one another and covering for each other's weaknesses. The camaraderie and trust within the team were evident as they communicated and executed their game plan with precision. Every player knew their role and played it to perfection. They were playing not just for themselves, but for their fallen teammate. Every possession mattered. The absence of their star player was felt, but it also served as a motivation. They wanted to win for him, to show that they could carry the torch in his absence. The energy on the court was palpable, with every player giving their all, diving for loose balls and fighting for every point. Every loose ball was a battle. The intensity of the game was unmatched, with both teams leaving everything on the court. The Celtics knew that they couldn't afford to let up, not even for a second. They fought for every possession, knowing that each one could be the difference between victory and defeat. The determination and grit displayed by the team were truly inspiring. The Knicks, sensing vulnerability, fought hard to put the Celtics on the brink. They played with a level of aggression and intensity that matched the Celtics. It was a back-and-forth battle, with neither team willing to give an inch. The Knicks' strategy was clear: exploit any weakness and capitalize on every opportunity. It was a test of wills, and the Celtics had to dig deep to withstand the onslaught. Derrick White was electrifying. He moved with purpose, his shots finding the bottom of the net with remarkable accuracy. Three-pointers rained down. He was unstoppable. White finished the game with a game-high 34 points, including an incredible 7 three-pointers. Jaylen Brown was a leader on the court. He orchestrated the offense with precision, dishing out assists, scoring crucial baskets, and grabbing rebounds with tenacity. His stat line was a testament to his all-around brilliance: 26 points, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds. Luke Kornet, usually a role player, rose to the occasion in a way nobody could have predicted. Known for his defensive prowess and ability to stretch the floor, Kornet has always been a valuable asset to his team. However, in this particular game, he transcended his usual role and delivered a performance that will be remembered for years to come. He was a force on both ends of the court, altering shots, grabbing rebounds, and scoring when needed. His defensive presence was felt throughout the game, as he consistently disrupted the opposing team's offensive flow. On the offensive end, Kornet showcased his versatility by scoring from both inside the paint and beyond the arc. He finished the game with 10 points, 9 rebounds, and an astounding 7 blocks. These statistics, while impressive on their own, only tell part of the story. Kornet's impact went beyond the numbers as his energy and determination inspired his teammates and ignited the crowd. Kornet's performance was one for the history books. In the post-game interview, he humbly credited his teammates and coaches for their support, emphasizing the collective effort that led to their victory. His humility and sportsmanship further endeared him to fans and solidified his status as a beloved figure in the basketball community. He became the first player in NBA playoff history to record such a stat line: 10 points, 9 rebounds, 7 blocks, and shooting 100% from the field. This remarkable achievement not only highlighted Kornet's individual talent, but also underscored the importance of perseverance and hard work. His 5 blocks in the third quarter alone set a new playoff record for a single quarter. This defensive masterclass was a testament to his relentless effort and focus. Kornet's ability to rise to the occasion in such a critical moment demonstrated his mental toughness and competitive spirit. As the final buzzer sounded, it was clear that Luke Kornet had etched his name into the annals of NBA history. Before the game, a message from Jayson Tatum reverberated throughout the locker room. He couldn't be there physically, but his spirit was with them. "Go out there and win," he urged his teammates. "Believe in yourselves. I believe in you." Tatum's words were a powerful reminder of the bond that held this team together. They were playing for something bigger than themselves. They were playing for their brother, their teammate, their leader. His words fueled their fire. His belief in them ignited their own. Section 6, the turning point. The game was tightly contested at halftime, the score tied at 59. The Knicks, led by their veterans, were not going away easily, but the third quarter belonged to the Celtics. They came out with renewed energy and focus, outscoring the Knicks 37-23. It was a display of teamwork at its finest. The ball moved crisply. Shots fell. The defense was stifling. The Celtics were clicking, feeding off each other's energy. By the end of the third quarter, the momentum had shifted decisively. Section 7. A coach's perspective. "I'm incredibly proud of this team," said Coach Joe Mazzulla after the game. "They showed tremendous heart and resilience tonight. They never gave up. They never stopped believing." Mazzulla, in his calm and collected manner, had instilled a sense of belief in his players. He emphasized the importance of unity, of playing for each other. "We're at our best when we play together," he often reminded them. "When we share the ball, when we trust each other, we're a very difficult team to beat." Section 8. One game at a time. The Celtics, despite facing elimination, were not defined by the odds. They embraced the challenge. They focused on the present moment, one game at a time, one possession at a time. That was their mantra. The win in Game 5 was a testament to their spirit. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, even without their star player, they were capable of achieving greatness. But the series was far from over. They knew the Knicks would come out fighting in Game 6. Section 9. The road ahead. The Celtics' journey was far from over. They still trailed the series 3-2. They had to win Game 6 in Madison Square Garden, a hostile territory. The challenge was daunting, but their belief remained unshaken. They would carry the spirit of Game 5 with them, the memory of their resilience, the knowledge that they could overcome any obstacle as long as they stood together. As they prepared for Game 6, one thing was certain: the Celtics were not going down without a fight.